All right, everybody. JT back with you. Studio 10-4 live here, and we are back in Louisville, day 2, Friday, and we are going to be getting in front of one of the most talked about builds here out at the show this year, and this is the Dandy Dairy Truck by Pickett out of Arizona, Rod Pickett and his team. And we got Steven Gringo over there, man. He's going to be giving us the lowdown on this truck. First, I got to thank all our sponsors for being able to make this happen. Rogue Truck Body, thank you. Appreciate you guys out there. Valley Chrome Plating, Zephyr Custom Polishing Products, and Reiselt's Machine Works. Appreciate all you guys for being on board and helping us to make this whole deal possible. Without you, we couldn't do it. I don't know if I kicked somebody's vodka or what that
Probably.
was. I don't know what that was. Steven, how are you, man?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Well, you know what? It actually is getting a little bit cool right now. So,
It is very cool out here.
I mean, I got heated up to the 90-degree warmth yesterday, and now it's like 40.
Yeah, I'm ready to go back west.
Right? Yeah, you guys out of Arizona, man, your blood's too thin for this stuff.
That's for sure.
Well, listen, this is the Dandy Dairy truck, and it's not like we haven't seen this truck or a version of it before, but it is the new version. I don't know, Dandy 2.0. Hey, thanks for dropping by. 2.0. God, guys do that all the time, man, all the time. And of course, if you remember, I think it was it June last year we were on the cover with this.
I think it was June. It was either May or June.
May or June, yeah, after the Arizona show, and it was published in either one of those 2 months. But y'all look back in the website, check it out, and you'll be able to see it now. I mean, there's a lot of difference, but, you know, probably just glancing at it, you go, oh, yeah, that's the Dandy Dairy truck that was on the cover of 10-4 magazine. Well, it's been taken quite a bit further down from the road from where it was. So kind of what possessed the guy to do this? What was it like, oh, I hate that thing? Or, I mean, seriously, he didn't, but what?
Well, so I mean, we did it originally, then we wanted to update it. Then we updated it. Went to Trucking for Kids last year, Bakersfield. Got the invite for the Stars and Stripes and White Line show in Atlanta for the invitation-only event. And, you know, we knew if we were going to play with the big dogs that we were going to win. And so we figured, no problem. We got like 6 months. We'll rip this whole thing down. We'll start over. We'll tune it up a little bit, you know, change the oil, kick the tires.
Yeah.
And
Wash the windshield.
well, by the time we got done, it got a little out of hand. So we didn't make Atlanta. We got too deep into it. And then we were like, well, we're going to Louisville.
Yeah.
So we pushed a little harder, and then we added even more stuff to it. And here we are. We finished it up with about 10 minutes to spare to get here. So
That's all you need.
yeah, it was just enough. I mean, we made it. That's what counts, right?
That's exactly what counts. So let's kind of just go back to the grassroots. What is the truck and year, make, model, all that kind of good stuff.
So this is a Peterbilt 389. It was a factory glider. I just found out this truck was actually built in 2016. It was titled in 2018. We had it in our shop until about 2019. Then COVID hit. Couldn't get the trailers built to go with it because of COVID. So the truck actually sat in storage until 22. And Jason, the owner, he never took delivery until summer of 22. And he took it home, had it for about 2 years, hit some shows, some local stuff. And that's when we got the call that he wanted to freshen it up and kind of bring it up to the modern times, what trucks are looking like nowadays. And that's what got us here. So,
And here we are.
yes.
Well, listen, we're going to get the B camera, do walk around, get the lowdown on some things here, maybe some of the changes along the way, but maybe just call out, what we're looking at and what we're seeing. And I think you guys are one of the most talked about trucks. There's some other ones in the conversation as well, but definitely this one is one of them.
Oh, yeah, there's some very nice trucks here at this show. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, there's some far nicer than ours. But yeah, this has just been a fun project for us. We tried to do a nice truck. We tried to get outside the box, do some customizing that's never been done before. I hope we achieved that. Judging by the response we've been getting, you're right, a lot of attention on this truck here, and everybody's all over it.
Yeah, I agree. Last night, I can't say enough how packed this place was. And this area, it's like it was a migration, man. You couldn't walk around in here, and then there's another truck down on the other end. I'm just going to say it, the Sands truck. You know,
Truck.
boom, boom, man. It was like this place you couldn't walk through here.
Yes, and I hats off to those guys at Sands,
Yeah.
man. They build a beautiful piece of equipment.
They did. And you know what's cool about this too is just how he's talking about it. They're talking about you, and everybody here is truck lovers, builders, enthusiasts, and we all play to get along, right?
Oh yes, I mean at the end of the day, we're all in the same business. These trucks, they travel all over the country. Just because say we build a truck doesn't mean it's not going to break down in somebody else's backyard and need to be fixed. So we all got to work together. There's plenty of work to go around. There's no reason to be hating on anybody.
There you go. Good. All right, let me get the B camera and we'll do our walk around. Boy, I'm not kidding you, man. You go from 90 degrees yesterday to where we're at right now, and it's a hard lesson.
Yeah, it's brisk.
All right, let's go.
Well, I guess we're starting here in the front.
Sure.
Anybody that's looking can tell this radiator setup does not fit this truck. We body dropped this truck 4.5 inches. It is so low that nothing else fits on it. So this radiator is actually out of a 386 Peterbilt sloped hood, and I rigged it all up to where it would fit. We had to rebuild the front cross member and everything, but got it in there. That way our hood would clear with the body drop. That's one of the reasons this truck is incredibly low. As you can see, 14-inch front bumper, laying on the ground. Probably could use a little bit of a smaller bumper, realistically.
But why?
Hood's pretty much stock. We just filled the inside of it. We were building a hot rod truck, so we stripped pretty much every system off that we didn't need.
Yep.
Only the basic stuff. Cat, C15, 6NZ. It's got PDI compound turbos on it. Rumor has it dynoed 900 horse when it was new.
Yeah, baby. Ponies.
Yeah, she'll get out there. We smoothed off the frame, got rid of any extra bolt holes, countersunk as much stuff as we could. We chromed a ton of stuff, as you can see. The tank on the firewall is the coolant reservoir and the power steering fluid reservoir.
Okay.
So something a little bit different. That started out as an air tank.
Yeah.
Top is chopped 3 inches. We just went with a kind of a stock, bow tie visor. We didn't want to put no big visor on it because the windshield was already lowered.
Yeah, there's not enough glass there to put a big visor on.
Yeah, and speaking of the glass is glued in on this cab. I think that's kind of almost a first for.
Hang on. Nope. All right, hang on, everybody. I'm going to get right back with you here, so just hang tight, okay? We're going to salvage this. All right, hang tight with us, guys. Hey, Hey, Steven.
Yes, sir.
Give me a hold on that for a second.
No problem.
All right, we're back with you guys. Sorry about that. Believe it or not, just had a camera die. Okay, here we go. We're live again.
All right, we're back at it here. So yeah, glued in windshield just like a car. Being that it's chopped, we had to shorten the mirrors. See, they're a little bit smaller than normal. You cannot buy a shorter mirror for trucks. They're all kind of the standard size, 16 inches, which wouldn't fit here. So no problem. We just build new ones, right? It's just metal. So
It looks like we're going to lose this battery too.
all custom
so we got
mirrors.
maybe 15 minutes or less.
All right, so I won't talk for 3 days.
Yeah. We can get her in.
Full custom interior.
This interior is unreal. I shot this last night, guys. So if anybody wants to see it in night, there's a night live shot of this as well.
Yeah, so we're going for kind of an old school look, simple, clean, but elegant, high end finish. Our buddy Tanner with Soundworks, he did all the wiring in here, pretty much most of the interior.
I think this, I'm going to stick by it. Less is more, and that's what this.
Less is more.
Yeah, totally.
So you can see stereo stuff in the sleeper.
Good old Rockford Fosgate.
Yep. We did a roll down back window, which Rod kind of did about 20 years ago, made famous, and we figured we'd bring it back. Haven't really seen too many of them. Smoothed all the bolts again, as you can see in the frame. Everything just smooth and slick back here, clean.
Yeah, and yes, that's speaker under there.
Yep, there's a speaker underneath. The frame's all sheeted inside, chrome drive shafts. Just a lot of chrome on here. All the wheels are chromed. The rear suspension's been raised up on the frame to get it lower too. I'd say we lowered it about 4 inches from stock in the back. The frame sits perfectly level. That's what we were going for.
Again, mission accomplished.
Yeah, as far as the trailers go, we kind of were doing the same thing with the trailers. We wanted all the corners to be level because these trailers always sit at an angle. They're always high in the nose.
Yeah.
We didn't want that. So once we figured we were doing it for show, we just said, screw it, all super low fenders on everything, put it on the ground. Stainless steel tongue on the trailer, all hand built, 305 stainless, polished. And everything. It's got 80 rock lights in the floor of the trailers, pointing down for the underglow. These trailers are a little bit oversized. Trailers a 30-footer. The rear trailer's 33-foot.
Right.
Cheaters on both ends. They're made by PT Welding. As you can see, Alfalfa Cruiser. That's what we call it.
That's it. Dandy Dairy Alfalfa Cruiser.
But a lot of
people get an idea of the length of this thing, man. It just goes on forever.
Yeah, you're about 70 feet from the front of the trailer to the rear.
Yeah.
It's 92 feet bumper to bumper.
And this truck's out of New Mexico, right?
Yes. Dandy Dairy out of Dexter, New Mexico, which is just outside of Roswell.
Yep.
They have a pretty good sized dairy out there, and they farm quite a bit of ground to support those cows.
Right.
So Jason Flores, the owner, he is a truck nut. He's not into cars. He's not into bikes. He's into cool trucks. So for him, this is what he wanted.
This is it, yeah.
So he's got a few nice ones in the barn, but nothing as extensive as this. Another key point to point out: we did Ken Diggett design door handles, which I don't think have probably been in a semi before. So that was kind of a neat project.
Those are
smooth
slick.
them all off. Something looks a little different.
Actuate the handle.
That's what happened.
There you go.
Pulls open. Yep, all smooth. Leveled the door sills back out, so makes the window look a little smaller yet, like the old trucks used to be.
Yep.
You can see the twin turbos on this side from PDI. Bunch of chrome.
All right.
I mean, I think we hit it about all.
I think we did. So let's walk back around here to the other side. All right.
Oh, I know.
Well, Stephen, thank you. And listen, if people need to know, they can follow you on Instagram and.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes. You can follow me on Instagram, Steve Gringo, or Facebook, YouTube, all that stuff. I try to post everything we do in the shop as much as we can so that people can see it. I know a lot of people have seen this thing in process.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll get on to the next project and we'll have something cooler for next year.
Thanks for your time.
Hey,
thanks for showing us the
not a
truck
problem.
and appreciate it. All right, everybody, JT Studio 10-4 Live. I'm going to be signing off here for today. Time to go charge the batteries, apparently, and thaw out. Because it
Definitely
got cold.
thaw out. It's way too cold.
It's way too cold. All right, from Louisville, Mid-America Truck Show 2026 and the Paul K. Young Truck Beauty Championship lot. You just saw Dandy Dairy's Alfalfa Cruiser, and it's a beauty. So look for this one to do big things here at the show tomorrow at the awards, and we'll see what happens. We'll be back with you tomorrow, first thing in the morning, getting it going, and plenty more to look at all day long. Thanks, everybody. JT here, and don't forget about our sponsors down there on the bottom of the screen. You know where I'm pointing at there, and we'll be back tomorrow.